Hey everyone, this is Mrudhula Basker and welcome back to my channel, and I hope you all are doing good. So good to meet you all every week now, and I'm so happy that I'm able to post often. So I see that you all also are watching the videos, and those who haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It'll do a whole lot of good to me. Show the same love and support that you show on Instagram to me here on YouTube as well. In today's video, we are going to learn how to ace the base makeup. It is winters now. We are having pretty dry skin. We don't know how to tackle with it. The foundation could get caught on the dry patches and all of those things. So we're going to see how we're going to tackle such problems. I'm sitting here without any makeup. We're going to build the makeup from scratch using all beautiful drugstore products. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So to start off, we're going to go in with a good makeup fixing spray. Okay, so this spray is from Swiss Beauty. It's a very nice hydrating spray. It's got aloe vera extracts in it. It's got like quite a bit of scent in there. That's the only drawback about it, but otherwise it's okay. Because of the scent, my eyes are watering a little bit, but if you're a person who's okay with fragrances, it's gonna suit you perfectly well. So you can see that it's given me a good, nice hydrated base. It creates a good canvas for you to work on basically. So next we'll go in with a moisturizer. Today I'm going to be using the Plum Green Tea Moisturizer. Okay, I think this is a pretty famous moisturizer. It's a very thin consistency it's got. It's very good for oily skin. I'm not going in with a heavy moisturizer today because we're going to be using various products to prep the skin. So even you oily skin beauties can go in with this kind of a moisturizer. So as I always say, let the moisturizer slip on your face when you're massaging it. There should be no friction like that. It should just, get absorbed beautifully into the skin. That's very, very important when you apply a moisturizer. So you can see that it's created a nice tacky base for the makeup to sit on. So next we'll go in with a concealer. So with respect to concealer, I have two concealer shades today. Okay, always I have two concealer shades. One will be my skin tone and another one will be a tad bit lighter than my skin tone. Okay, so I have the Swiss Beauty concealers. This is in the shade 05, which is exactly my skin tone, and there is another shade which is 02, which is lighter than my skin tone. 05 also has a little bit of peachiness to it, so it's very easy to color correct the little bit of darkness that's there. So first, now we're going to use shade number 05. So basically first you go under the eyes, okay, and up this way. Here inside also under the eyes and up this way. Okay, so this is how you go under your eyes. That triangle thing of using too much product is absolutely unnecessary. Start less and build if you want more. And then I'm going to go into the centers of my forehead, on my nose and around my mouth area. That's about it. I don't want to put too much of product anywhere. We'll first blend this product out and then decide if we require more, we will apply. Otherwise we will just stop at this. I'm using the AK63 brush from Pro Art. I have a mirror down here, so I'm just looking and blending. Okay, you can see I'm going in circular motions, and wherever I need to buff the product out, I'm just pressing the product into the skin. And as you blend, take the product upwards this way. Okay, as you blend, take the product upwards. And then I'm gonna blend around my mouth in circular motions. Center of my nose, and I'm taking that into my forehead as well. Okay, so we have sort of brought the skin to one tone. Now we're going to go and tackle all the spots over here. Like you can see, I have a little bit of pimple marks over here very lightly. So what I'm going to do is apply the same concealer and tap away. So I have pimple marks over here, here and here and all that. So what I'm going to do is take the same concealer brush and then buff away. Like you can see, I'm not using any color corrector or anything, because when you use a concealer which is your skin tone or little darker than your skin tone, it's more than enough. You really don't require a color corrector for this kind of pigmentation. Maybe if I had a slightly darker pigmentation, it's okay to use a color corrector, but why layer products unnecessarily when it's not required? So now I'm going to go in with the foundation. Today I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. This is like a very nice foundation for that lightweight, beautiful finish, and it's extremely hydrating as well for dry skin also. It's a very, very good foundation. I'm going to just take one pump, okay? That's about it, on the back of my hand, and I'm going to slowly press that into my skin. For that, I'm going to be using the foundation brush from Do Care, okay? It's a brush set which I have spoken about in one of my videos. I have not gone in depth into explaining. In case you want a video to know about this brush set and see how it is, then definitely you can let me know, and I will make a video for all of you. Like you can see, I blended the foundation. Again, I'm going to go in with a sponge and just tap the excess product. In case there is any, it's just going to come out. Because this is a beginner friendly makeup tutorial, I want to keep it that way, okay? I don't want to show you very major techniques of, you know, how much to use, what to use. In case you make mistakes, how to correct it. That's what makeup is all about, and as beginners, that's what you really need to ace. Now we're going to use the highlighting concealer in the shade 02, again from Swiss Beauty. A beautiful full coverage concealer. So what we're going to do is apply it to the inner corner, okay, like that. Over here, like you can see, there is a line which runs along my eyes over here, okay? So I'm just going to dab out and lift that particular depression below my eye, and that's about it. The center of the forehead, that's where the light hits first, and then in the middle of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit over here, because you know my lip tends to look very, very, very small, so I just like to highlight around the lips so that you know it gives it a little bigger appearance. So you can see I'm going in circular motions to buff it over there, okay? I'm not swiping the product around too much, I'm just buffing the product in. That's about it, and leftover product goes to the outer part of my eye. So left out product on the brush, I'm just gonna take it on my lid. Swiss Beauty does act as a very, very good eyeshadow base as well. It's, you know, not very oily, it's not very dry, so it's a perfect eyeshadow base as well. So for the powder, I'm going to be using the Mars Trendsetter powder, okay? Already I have it on the lid here. I've taken it on the lid. This is in the shade Soft Light, okay? So what I'm going to do is set the product, and that's about it. We are not baking or anything. I'm taking the loose powder over here. I'm going under my eye, okay? And I'm just buffing it and dusting the product off immediately. I'm not overdoing the setting part of it by applying too much powder, because that tends to dry out your skin, and this is a makeup tutorial for people with dry skin, so don't overdo it, okay? Now I'm taking a little more and just brushing the product in circular motions all around. Don't apply too much pressure, okay? Just go in light motion. If you're asking me the brush number, this is La Cara F004. I have a full review of this brush set on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it here, so you can definitely check that out. So why do we use a loose powder? Loose powder generally helps in removing the excess moisture, but it doesn't dry out, okay? Whereas a compact powder will have a tint and it's pretty drying on the skin, so we're trying to avoid as much as possible, okay? We're going to take the makeup sponge and we're going to spray it with a decent amount of makeup fixer, okay? Let that just get absorbed into the sponge. Now I'm just going to tap my entire face with this sponge, so that there is a hint of hydration that goes into the skin. Skin is not feeling dry, skin is not feeling parched, and you know, you need that bit of hydration. So I'm taking the lip and cheek tint from Suffuse, okay? This is an Instagram page. I bought this recently, completely non-sponsored. I like the product, so I'm suggesting it to you. A very nice hydrating, tint. So you can check out their Instagram page. I'll leave the link down below, okay? So generally, I like to go in with a powder, product over here. But for the cheek, off late, I'm going in with a lot of tints. Why? Because it gives you a very natural finish, and for dry skin, the more powders you put on your face, the more it's not going to sit properly on your face. It's going to cling on to all the patches of dry skin on your face, so it's better to avoid powder products, and it's always better to go in with as much cream products as possible, especially when you're working on dry skin. So the cheek tint is done. Now I'm going to use a nice highlighter on my face. I'm going to be using the Swiss Beauty Strobe cream to highlight my face today. I think many of them already know my love towards this product. It immediately becomes like a golden tint, okay, so that it gives a very beautiful natural looking glow to the skin. Can you see that? That's what I really love about this product, and especially for dry skin, it provides a lot of hydration. So I sort of love this particular product. So I've pulled you a little closer so that you can see what I'm going to do for my brows. First, I'm going to use the Brush mascara. Okay, this is Brow Plus Lash Mascara. I use it like a lash primer. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is apply I'm not very happy with the product deposit. That's the only drawback about this product, but the product itself is very nice. Only the applicator is a bummer. Okay, too much product comes on the particular applicator, so what I'll do is apply a little bit like that, okay, on my eyebrows. I'm taking another spoolie and I'm just brushing my brow hair upward. Okay, so can you immediately make out how much volume it creates? So this is a very nice product. Generally my brows are not held easily by any product. Okay, it's very tough to hold my brows up with any product because they are pretty thick and they don't listen, so that's a problem, but this particular product did it. So I'm going to use two products to just fill into the gaps. I'm using the Mars 4-in-1 Eyebrow Palette and the Cuffs and Lashes E002 brush. Both are very nice. I've been suggesting it for quite some time, so very lovely products. So what I'm going to do is lift my eyebrows and just make a line in the lower part of my brows like that. So like you can see, I've just created a line over here, okay, this way. And now I'm just going to fill into the spots which I feel are looking like bald spots or anything of that sort, and I'm just going to extend the tail a little bit more. Okay, so like you can see, I've just filled it in, left it as natural as possible, and that's about it. So I'm going in with the same lip tint that I used on my cheeks. You can see how beautiful and pigmented it is. So for the mascara, I'm using the Super Sizer mascara from Nykaa, one of my favorite products. Again, actually all their mascaras I like. So yes, I'm just gonna use that. I think it makes a lot of difference, a mascara, right? This eye and this eye, you can clearly make out a difference. So yes, my loves, we come to the end of today's video. I hope you all liked today's video. It's a very simple, luminous, beautiful makeup look that's, it's glowing from within. Whether it is upfront or on camera, it's going to really make you stand out and not make people stare at you that you're wearing too much makeup. It looks very beautiful, very subtle, and I really enjoyed making this video for all of you, and I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. I'll see you all in another video, but before I sign off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I post a video. Take care, my loves.